From the KEDT News Desk, I'm Kathy Edwards. Hurricane Rafael is now in the southeastern Gulf of Mexico as a Category 2 hurricane. Rafael is expected to track westward across the south-central Gulf throughout the weekend, turning south to southwest early next week. The silver lining is that Rafael is expected to weaken into a tropical storm late this weekend due to an unfavorable environment. Confidence is also increasing that the only impacts we are expecting along the middle Texas coast are dangerous marine conditions through the holiday weekend as increased waves and long-period swells move into the forecast area due to Rafael. High risk of rip currents and coastal flooding will begin today and continue through the weekend. Tuesday is the Coastal Bend Day of Giving. This 24-hour online matching gift program benefits charities providing basic needs such as food, shelter, medical care, child care, and at-risk youth programs. Tracy Ramirez is the Coastal Bend Day of Giving director, and she talks about this special day.
Tuesday is the 16th annual Day of Giving, and donors will have the opportunity to give online towards the matching gift program, which benefits charities who are providing basic needs services in the Coastal Bend community. So we ask donors to give online that day at coastalbenddayofgiving.org. And the good thing about it, too, is that their donation is also matched, thanks to 24 matching funders.
That's right. By going to coastalbenddayofgiving.org, your donation will double.
The total match amount is $1.5 million, which is the most that we have had. $24,000 can be matched for each of the participating charities, and this year we have 62 charities. And for many of them, this is their only one fundraiser for the year. So it's great to have the community come together and give towards their favorite causes on this day.
That's Tracy Ramirez, the director of the Coastal Bend Day of Giving. Please give generously Tuesday at coastalbenddayofgiving.org. It's been more than 8 years since ground was broken for the new Harbor Bridge project. The original completion date was set for April of 2020. According to bridge developers Flatiron Dragados, there is progress to report and a new hard target date set for the bridge's opening. The installation of the cables that hold up the bridge will finish in December, while the gaps in the bridge span will be closed by late January. The bridge will be open to traffic by June 2025. Harbor Bridge Replacement Project Public Information Manager Lynn Allison says the first cars across the bridge are going to be inspection vehicles and construction workers. The demolition of the current Harbor Bridge is scheduled to begin in the summer of 2025. The main span of the bridge will be lowered onto a barge next fall. New data from the Texas Demographic Center estimates Texas's population reached 30.5 million people this year. As KERA's Pablo Arauz-Peña reports, much of the growth was in North Texas.
Roughly 500,000 people moved to North Texas just in the past few years, according to the Texas Demographic Center. Helen Yu is a senior demographer.
The areas that are experiencing higher population change rates are actually the counties surrounding these central urban counties.
Those suburban counties seeing the most growth include Rockwall, Collin, Ellis, and Kaufman, which grew by more than 26% between 2020 and 2024. Overall, the state grew an estimated 5.5% since the 2020 census. I'm Pablo Arauz-Peña in Dallas.
Looking to get rid of clutter around the house? You will have the chance to dump unwanted household waste this Saturday at Corpus Christi's Litter Critter Cleanup event. Acceptable items include heavy brush, bulky items, household trash, tires, metal items, and appliances. Construction material and hazardous waste will not be accepted. The main event will run from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday at Veterans Memorial High School on the South Side. The Senate Republican caucus is set to choose a new leader on Wednesday. The post will become one of the most powerful offices in the nation when the GOP takes back control of the Senate. Houston Public Media's Andrew Schneider says Texas's Senator John Cornyn is one of the leading contenders for the job.
John Cornyn becoming Senate Majority Leader would give Texas two of the most powerful posts in Congress if, as expected, Ted Cruz becomes the next chair of the Senate Commerce Committee. Political scientist Stephen Smith of Washington University in St. Louis says those two offices play a considerable role in steering federal funding, particularly when it comes to infrastructure.
Having those two senators in prominent positions means that Texas's interests certainly will be well protected.
Cornyn is one of two senators generally viewed as serious candidates to succeed outgoing GOP leader Mitch McConnell. The other is South Dakota's John Thune. I'm Andrew Schneider in Houston.
Harlingen residents are speaking out about overflowing toilets and bathtubs filled with sewer water in their homes whenever there's heavy rain. The Harlingen Waterworks system says some areas of the city experience this problem because the city's sewer system is almost at capacity. The city waterworks department is working to try to fix the issue. They have a 5-year, $280 million plan to increase the capacity of their sewer system. Waterworks system interim general manager David Sanchez says the city is focusing on widening the main sewer line and adding a basin to store excess water. Sanchez says the plant is designed for 10 million gallons per day. He says if you exceed that, they can't treat it. That's why the new basin is important. All the projects will be paid for with loans, bonds, and revenue from rate increases. The first phase of construction will be complete by late 2027. It wasn't surprising that Republican President-elect Donald Trump won Texas, but you might be hard-pressed to find someone who'd have guessed it'd be by 14 points, and that he flipped several traditionally Democratic counties from blue to red. The Texas newsroom's Blaise Gainey reports.
When Trump first ran for president, he lost Starr County in the Rio Grande Valley by 60 points. On Tuesday, he won the county, which is 97% Hispanic, by 16 points. Brandon Rottinghouse, a University of Houston political scientist, says that's due to a shift in how voters see the parties.
They had always voted for Democrats because of the case that the Democrats were the party of the working class. Now it looks more like the Republicans are the party of the working class.
Texas political scientists told the Texas newsroom many voters perceive Democratic policies as favoring college-educated people instead of those without degrees, and that's shown in polls and votes in Texas and elsewhere. I'm Blaise Gainey in Austin.
And this Veterans Day, the city of Victoria will display an 80% replica of the Vietnam Veterans Memorial at the Field of Honor located at John Stockbauer and Salem Road. The wall will include names from the Vietnam War as well as those from World War I, II, and the Korean War. Traditionally, local veterans have gathered for a meal on Veterans Day, but this year they decided to offer a more meaningful tribute. The wall will be set up today, and the public is invited to visit and pay their respects throughout next week. The display will serve as a powerful reminder of the sacrifices made by service members across generations. And now you're up to date with your local news. I'm Kathy Edwards from the KEDT News Desk, and that's not Spencer across from me. That's Lon Gonzalez.
Yes, it is, and I'm here as program director and as a friend of Kathy Edwards, and just so you'll know, today is Kathy's last day with KEDT. She and her husband are on their way to Missouri.
Yes.
And being a grandma is going to be a wonderful thing, and we certainly wish you the very best, and we thank you for all the great work you've done here for us at KEDT. You're a person that will not be forgotten.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Are you a little verklempt?
A little verklempt, just a bit. I've worked with many professionals, and really appreciate your work.
Well, I appreciate being here,
Thank
and
you.
it's been a pleasure working at KEDT, and I'll keep listening, and I'll think about you during membership drives, and be glad that I don't have to do them.
We'll be calling on you to give us a pledge every once in a while, which is always great. And yes, I do get emotional, and it's a good emotion, by the way, because I'm wishing you well. And again, don't be a stranger.
Okay.
Be a friend. And as always, we thank you for what you did here.
Well, I appreciate that, and I thank you very much for the opportunity to work here. It's been a wonderful and a blessing. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Kathy, and many happy returns. We'll see you maybe one day soon. Okay?
All right. Bye-bye.
All right.